Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved Star Wars Dad, Nooch Too Good, and we're on week 9, farming our perfect free-to-play farming guide path, or our, I'm just going to say perfect farming path. People lately have been asking me if I buy the Hyperdrive bundle, is the path the same? The answer is yes. If you buy the Hyperdrive bundle, everything stays the same, nothing changes. So just the perfect farming path in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, which we all know starts with assault battles. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my assault battle farming today and how that might differ from how you are farming assault battles in the game right now. And as well, we're going to take a look at what kind of farming I'm doing right now. What am I farming, shards or gear or both? How am I doing that? Which characters am I farming? What am I looking toward in the future and in the present? And then finally, we'll look at my guild and see what's going on with the guild. So let's start off right with that assault battle farming. What is going on with that on the account right now? What have I really got on my brain for assault battle farming? And I think you can see it right here at the top. The first pair we're looking at is Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan. I've got them both at 7 stars, so that's really my first assault battle team that I've got fully ready to go at 7 stars for the Duel of the Fates assault battle. So when we get to that this month, which I haven't looked up the date yet, I should do that. Let me go look that up. All right, Duel of the Fates assault battle is on July 30th. I've actually got some people coming to town to my house on July 30th, but we will jump on that morning of July 30th. We will test out Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan in the Duel of the Fates assault battle, which brings up a very important thing for me farming these assault battles that might be very, very different from how you are farming your account and gearing up your account and everything else. And this is that. I'm actually going into all of these assault battles for the first time under-geared. I don't want to overgear because we want to figure out minimum levels. People keep asking me, what's the minimum level I can do these things at? What do I got to... You know what? We've done a lot of min-maxing over the last year or so. Now we're really going to just dive head first into min-maxing all these assault battles on this account. And we're going to start off with Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan here, both at Gear 7. Now, I don't believe they get the Duel of the Fates assault battle, and I'm talking about the third tier, which is the tier for mods. I do not believe they get that done at Gear 7. So that's important to note that when we try that out July 30th, I'm not going to be touching their gear. I will not touch their gear before July 30th. So I want you to keep that in mind. You, on your account, no problem, man. Now, you should gear these guys up. And the same can be said for the Phoenix, which are in the Military Might and Secrets and Shadows assault battles, and for the Imperial Troopers, which is Rebel Roundup and Forest Moon assault battles. Those are my first 4 assault battles that I'm really focused on in the game, and I'm going to be holding off on adding any more gear to anyone else on my roster until those assault battles come around. So that, for me, is liable to be very different for you and how you're farming. And I looked it up, by the way. I will be ready for the Phoenix this month to take on Military Might and Secrets and Shadows. Those come about, I think it was the 17th and the 19th or something like that. And I'm going to have a full 7-star Phoenix squad here with these first. So we're gonna do some testing. That'll be our first, like, bare minimum assault battle testing for Challenge Tier 1 is the main... These Phoenix... They can get through Challenge Tier 2 at relic levels. I'm just trying to see, what do we got to do? What's the bare minimum Phoenix team to get through Challenge Tier 1 of Military Might and Secrets and Shadows, so we can set that as part of our perfect farming guide. This is where you take the Phoenix first. So that'll be the first team we're testing out. Then when we finish that, of course, as I mentioned, on the 30th, the Duel of the Fates assault battle will be here. I will be leaving these guys. Oh, hang on, I forgot the music. I put new music in and didn't loop it. 1 second. Hey, sorry about that. I wanted to enter some, I want to get some, I got to mix it up. Got to get some new music in there from Heatley Bros. Go check out Heatley Bros on YouTube. Got a lot of great music, and about half the music on the channel comes from their channel as well. So anyway, my next after that will be Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan, leaving them at Gear 7 until the event gets here. So I'm not going to have a lot of Kyrotex wasted here on this account until I get to that Master Qui-Gon and Padawan and Obi-Wan. It may hold me back a little bit in Grand Arena, but what I'm experiencing right now is Grand Arena sucks. And if you want to see me sucking at Grand Arena, or really just kind of see Grand Arena sucking all over me. If you want to see Grand Arena sucking all over yours truly, stay tuned after the credits. I got a couple of rounds of Grand Arena. I forgot to record round 1, but it's ugly all over. It's giant accounts, and they're all playing in Carbonite 5. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. So, Master Qui-Gon Padawan, that's the Phoenix. Now, we talked about the Imperial Troopers. I won't have them ready this month. There's just no way. I still need 140, 136 shards for Admiral Piet. I need 136 shards, 116 shards for Range Trooper. I'm not going to have this team fully 7-starred until August. That's when we'll start giving... we're going to really start getting into Forest Moon assault battles, which we'll have more on that in a moment, and the Rebel Roundup, because I want to test those out at Challenge Tier 1, and I got to tell you, you're going to be surprised at the low gear levels on this Imperial Trooper team to get through Challenge Tier 1 on both Rebel Roundup and Forest Moon. And for Forest Moon, in addition to just doing an Imperial Trooper team, I am pulling in, that's not what I wanted. I wanted Empire. I'm pulling in Gar Saxon, who is 7 stars right now, and Imperial Super Commando, who will be 7 stars soon. Now, I got a little beef from some of you guys here recently because I'm farming Imperial Super Commando not only on the node here, but also whenever Imperial Super... Can I not move that? I guess I can't drag that. Okay. Whenever Imperial Super Commando is available in with my Get 1 currency, that's the Guild Event Token currency, I'm farming him there. Would I recommend that? Not necessarily. I don't think you necessarily should be farming. I do think you should get him on the roster, and you'll see why when we get to that Forest Moon Assault battle. You can go back and watch my previous Forest Moon Assault battle, a test, and it was just unbelievable. But we're gonna be trying that at even lower gear levels on this account now to get to Challenge Tier 3. We're gonna see what the absolute bare minimum gear level to get through Challenge Tier 3 of the Forest Moon Assault battle is on this account. And I will tell you, I'm planning, because Imperial Super Commando is the one that has this ability. The first time Imperial Super Commando or Gar Saxon would be defeated, they gain damage immunity for 2 turns instead. I need to get Imperial Super Commando to gear 80, 7-star, gear 80, level 80. I'm all over the place. Stars, gears, levels, whatever. Zetas, abilities. I need this ability at the max level, so level 80 on the Imperial Super Commando. I am not thinking of upgrading any more abilities in Imperial Super Commando. I want to get him to level 80. I don't want to do any gear upgrades I don't have to do. And I'm going to leave Gar Saxon right where he is. And I think they will work. I think with no speed on these guys, because the first time they would be defeated, they gain damage immunity. And you know what the Ewoks don't do? That's right. They don't clear buffs. The only one that clears buffs in there is Tebow on Tier 4, and if we can stay ahead of him, we'll be okay. And then the other one that clears buffs is, and I don't even know if Tebow uses that ability in there, is Low Gray on the final tier. So we're going to be doing some super min-max testing on that Forest Moon, but you will be surprised at how well just a regular Imperial... I think with Veers, Piet, Snow Trooper, Stark, and Range Trooper, if even at like gear 10 or 11... they're going to get through Challenge Tier 1 and maybe 2 of both those assault battles. You're going to be shocked. As long as I can get Piet fast and get him out ahead of things, I think you'll be surprised. So that's all of the assault battle farming. As we know, with the perfect farming, that's the first thing we work on up there. We've got the Imperial Troopers, we got the Phoenix, and we got the Duel of the Fates plus the other Jedi there for Grand Arena. That's the first things we work on, is those 5 assault battles, and those 5 assault battles are going to fuel our roster all the way until we stop playing this game. Whenever we stop playing this game in 2042, when the game ends, we're done playing, we will be getting all sorts of resources from all those assault battles. So that's why we start with the assault battles, because we're working our way toward Executor. And let's talk about how slow that sledding is, boys and girls, because these bounty hunter ships, I just got Houndstooth to 4 stars today. Slave 1 is at 5 stars, and Houndstooth is on a regular node. That's with Jango Fett. That's a 6-month farm. Slave 1 is a little shorter than 6 months because you're giving it at 4 stars to start the game. So I think that'll be like 5 months on that farm. Maybe 4, I don't know. IG 2000 takes forever. I don't even have it. I don't have it at 4 stars quite yet. Pretty soon. And the exact same for Xanadu Blood. It's the same as IG 2000. Those are slow sledding. I want to get the account. What I'm hoping for and aiming for, and we'll see how it works out, is when I get these 4 ships and Razor Crest, which I'm grabbing a lot of Razor Crest shards. Where is that? I have 80 Razor Crest shards already, which you grab in the Fleet Arena store. Every time they're available, grab them in the Fleet Arena store and Grievous shards. I'm hoping that as soon as I can get all of these ships to 7 stars, we are ready or right around the corner from ready to go get that Executor. That is the plan, is the Executor as the first thing on our list for free to play. But these bounty hunter ships, theirs can take forever. I mean, I got four months plus left on all these. So we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, I'm also building up. I'm still building up my geos. And here's how I'm doing that. Every day I get into the Galactic War Store. And I didn't farm it right now. This first order TIE Fighter is kind of a rarity there. This is usually either Imperial TIE Fighter, TIE Advanced, Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, or the TIE Bomber. I grab this. I got 1,200 currency. I grab that. I grab whatever Geo ship is here. I wish I had the currency for Sunfac, because Sunfac's pretty rare here. And I was grabbing Poggle the Lesser. I got him finished. I'm going to now move on to Cad Bane. So it's going to be Imperial ship here, Geo ship here, and Cad Bane right here. As we farm our way not only toward Executor on the account, we also kind of thinking about Malevolence. However, when we look at Malevolence and that Separatist fleet, straight up, I have no shards yet, and my guild is doing Hoth territory battles, so Malevolence is pretty far down the road for me. I will say this. Why? This has been going on for 2 or 3 months now, and you guys have told me it's the same thing. It just randomly reboots the game, and I don't know what's up with that. And it's only on the PC client. We gotta get this fixed. We gotta get it fixed. It's annoying. Okay, so my guild's doing Hoth territory battles, so I'm not getting a lot of get-to currency to get that Malevolence unlocked. I could get 5 shards right now. I'm kind of just sitting on that for the moment. We'll see where that gets me. I do think, I'll just say it straight up, if you are farming Geos, I guarantee there are guilds out there that are doing Geonosis territory battles, Darkside territory battles, that will let you into their guild today if you're getting all your tickets, even with the beginner account. Go search, I got my, just Google it, YouTube it, Nooch Too Good, how to find a guild. It'll be right there for you. Tell you all the tools available to find that good guild for you. We can get those Malevolent shards, get some Wat Tambor shards. But right now, we want to take this as a beginner would. So I'm definitely not leaving my guild. My guild's been very good to me. We're doing great stuff, good leadership. They're staying on top of the ball. They're doing a great job. I'm not leaving this guild. So I've got Malevolence in the back of my head. But what I'm really kind of thinking is actually with my fleets, is that once I get those Geo ships, I'm going to take them to 7 stars. I want to have them done. I'll have those ships sitting there, and when I get the Executor with my Bounty Hunter ships, I'll just put the Geos with my Executrix, and that'll be a second fleet for me on this account. So I've got some actual cash hanging around, some of those shipbuilding materials. So I could probably upgrade, I can upgrade my Slave 1, I can upgrade my Geospy and Geosoldier. Let's do that. Let's take those up to 85. Here we go. Finished there. And then, oh, this is nice. That'll be a lot more damage for this ship. More stealthing for this ship. And then we'll go over to Geo Soldier and we'll do the same thing. I'm definitely using these ships in my fleet, although it's not being super productive because my other ships aren't really matching up. And then, can we do Slave 1 also? I don't think I've got enough juice to do Slave 1. No, not quite. We'll do that later. So, anyway, that's where I'm going. It's all assault battles into the Executor, but the Executor's a ways off, and that's how I'm farming the assault battles. For you guys, I don't necessarily recommend holding back all those resources. You're not trying to absolute min-max the assault battles. And when we look at Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan, the way that I look at that farm for Duel of the Fates is tiers 1, 2, and 3 will be doable for you. I can do tiers 1 and 2 right now easily. Tier 3 will be a little more difficult. I'll probably have to take them both to Gear 8, maybe to Gear 9 to do that. And then the next step up after that is Relic 5. So I'm committing to these two guys being my first relics on the account because I want to take them to Relic 7 to really farm the heck out of that Duel of the Fates assault battle. So that'll be a priority on this account once I get that going after July is over. That's everything I'm farming on the account and the way that I'm farming it. You look at the teams here, I got my Geos being farmed, Geo Brood Alpha is underway. I have a lot of sharding going on and not a lot of room to upgrade the characters yet. And part of that is, a big part of that is because I'm conserving my gear and waiting till I do these events to do the gear, and I don't have a lot of these these ability upgrade mats either, so I'm kind of holding off on that. We'll go and do that. I should have saved that for the Phoenix, but regardless, because I'm saving the gear for these characters, it's like, I think I already requested this, didn't I? Yeah, I did. It's kind of like holding me back from building bigger teams, but I honestly don't feel like bigger teams are going to help me in Grand Arena or any other game modes right now anyway, so I might as well hang back and have a little fun together and do a lot of assault battle min-maxing in the coming couple of months. We'll do that together, we'll have some fun, then we'll work our way toward Executor, and then we'll go get our Peridia pals for that assault battle, etc. So we're going to have some fun in the coming months. Stay tuned for some crappy Grand Arena. I'm really selling that. I'm really selling that. Stay tuned after credits for some crappy Grand Arena. I'm sure you're going through the crappy Grand Arena yourself. Everybody, have a great day. I will talk to you soon. And always remember, Nooch too good. I'm gonna do some, where are we? Carbonite Grand Arena, because I forgot to sign up for Kyber. Of course, we're just losing. When our opponents play, they win. That's how. Welcome to Carbonite Grand Arena, folks. If your opponents play, they win because you are worse than all of your opponents. But let's go ahead and try this next round out. Hang on. All right, we're gonna play Grand Arena here. Hirsch Bathens. Already things are looking good because Palpatine's not leading the squad, and it's weird. I've actually had some, okay matchups. This is a hyperdrive bundle. This is an okay matchup. Let's see what we got here. He cleared us. Did he have any trouble? I don't really have much defense out there. No. And no. We're in a banner battle here, I think. I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna have to get some banners. I don't have Wampa yet on this account. Bad bounty hunter team. Bad Phoenix team, okay. We don't have a lot of tools, though. I think I'm gonna try and do this against the bounty hunters. This is a pretty good, effective team. What's he looking at for mods? 157. I've got that outsped by a lot. 146. 165. Well, not a lot, but I've got it outsped. I'm gonna go ahead and use this here on these bounty hunters. We're gonna be stacking up some offense. Okay, let's get him down again. Okay. My Imperial Troopers team is kind of coming together a little bit here. All right. And you're going to be dead right here, I think. Not quite. See ya. All right, cool. Get those troopers coming together. Doing some work. What's in the back? Chopper? I must confess, this is the very first time I've ever seen Chopper on the holo tables. I've never seen a Chopper lead ever. So let's go up here. This is a better put together team because it has a leader. Let me think about how I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to use like Tarkin and Vader. I don't have, I'm a little nervous about that team down there. This will take care of this. Kind of taking me a while. Okay, you're gone. You're gone. I just don't understand why people would have these teams on defense. There's no Captain Rex on them. It just doesn't work. Okay, that's gone. I still got to beat that team below. How are our banners looking? We're messaging in our chat link. What? Oh, you were on the shorts feed. Yeah, you were on the shorts feed. Yeah, we have a shorts feed as well. We got a shorts feed as well, buddy. Why is my family texting non-stop while I'm talking? My phone is just constantly buzzing. 23 texts from my family and friends while I'm trying to stream. 23. I have multiple streams of texts. I can't do it. I'm busy, people. I got stuff going on. It's good to see you, username 12453. Yes, I can see that, buddy. I responded to you on Discord, too. All right, what do we have for math here? 153, that's 301. That gets me to 716, plus 120 would be 8. I gotta do pretty well on these. I gotta be clean. I don't know if I can be clean here. I don't know if I'm built to be clean. I don't like this. I think I'm gonna lose. I think he has more stuff than me, and I'm ill-equipped to do this in a clean manner. Actually, I think I'm gonna do this. Alright, let's give it a shot. They shouldn't be doing any damage because I've got them with, like, both Gideon's damage down and just a regular offense down. But I'm not going to be doing a lot of work here either. I gotta get off that taunt. I might not be able to beat this team. We'll see. His counterattack is killing my banners. Just absolutely killing. He's just crushing my banners. Okay, back over here. Where's all my turn meter? I'm not gaining any. I gotta get that upgraded or something? She should be toast here. Yeah, okay. Now let's dial down Chopper. I don't know if I can get through Kanan, and I think I'm gonna lose on banners. Even if I finish this, I think I lose on banners. Why can't I freaking daze that guy? He's annoying. He's driving me batty. He's killing me, dude. His counterattack's killing me. I'm actually being killed by Kanan's counterattack. It's unbelievable. I don't think I've ever said that sentence before in my life. Kanan's counterattack is killing me. I guess that's what you get taking a non-hyperdrive bundle roster against a hyperdrive bundle roster. I'm toast. I'm not gonna get through this. I can't believe Kanan's counterattack is killing. I really can't. That's game. I will tell you this, my plans for the future in this game are I will be getting hyperdrive bundles every time I start an account. Every time. I will not do a non-hyperdrive bundle account again since it's only 10 bucks, so thanks, Isaac, I appreciate that. Was that my spy? The one ship that I need to be alive? Getting slaughtered by the hyperdrive bundle. It is what it is, man. Grand Arena is rough. He didn't even have a big giant account, but he used his account right. I got stopped by a chopper lead. I just don't have the teams. He put a chopper lead out there and I couldn't get through it. That's awesome. Now they've all got 1,000,000%. I can't. I'm gonna get crushed here on the counterattacks. Especially if they hit Slave 1 every single time they counter. Outcast, welcome to Nooch Masters! Alright, I don't know. Carbonite sucks, dude.
But no damage.
Houndstooth might pull this out. Oh, I should have just hit it. I should have just hit it. Wow, that's bad. That was really dumb. He's not gonna recover enough health, and the next seismic charge is gonna take him out.
Get some.
Get some? Who said that? Matt TV rolling. What's up, dude? How you doing? Matt, wait, what are you doing? Where you been? How's life? Yeah, that's it. Carbonite sucks. Carbonite sucks. Just a heads up, everybody. I'm crabby. I just played the Nooch Vader account. I had completely ridiculous matchups all 3 times. They all played. I went 0-3. I got a bad feeling about this. Dominguez, congratulations. You have Sith Eternal Emperor and Rey and Darth Malak. You're at 8 million galactic power, and you're in Carbonite 5. Thank God he hasn't played. That's all I can say there. At least he didn't play yet. There's still 2 hours left, so he could play. God, Grand Arena used to be so much fun, dude. It used to be so much fun. It's been years, I know. I know it's been years, but this used to be like the most fun game mode in any hero collector game I'd ever played in my life. And they just torched it. Told you I'm crabby. Let's just go get beat, get our 10 points, and move on. These accounts should not be down here, man. I mean, I totally get that they don't want to... I mean, they want to incentivize people to build their accounts. They don't want to incentivize people to, like, you know, stall out their accounts and, what's the right word? Cheese isn't the right word. We were all, like, depressing our galactic power on our accounts on purpose. Not all, but new players, to keep it at low levels of Grand Arena, and they don't want to incentivize that again. I get it. But there's gotta be something better than this. It's gotta be better than this. This is gonna be 0-6 on my 2 Carbonite accounts. And due to nothing, I had no control over it. 0 control. Whatever. Just give me my 10 points. Scintillating gameplay. Scintillating.